Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about Internet Control Message Protocol, commonly referred to as ICMP. It is basically a support protocol for IPv4 and is used for reporting errors and management of queries. So, source quench message is the first type of ICMP message. So let's study about source quench message. Whenever more packets are coming in less time, then the router buffer will full in no time, then the router is congested and some packets are dropped. Suppose S is sending the packets to the D and with the by means of two or n different routers, and if there are large number of packets and the buffer of the router buffer of R1 is full, then the R1 will drop the packet, or the router buffer of R2 is full, then R2 will drop the packet. Actually different router may have different capacity, so it may get the packet may get dropped at any point, R1, R2 and R3. So here comes the use of ICMP. ICMP will take a source IP and informs to source by sending the source quench message. Then source will reduce the speed of the transmission. Then congested router will be free from the congestion. Means suppose a packet is dropped, then the ICMP protocol will automatically pick the source IP from the dropped packet and it will inform to the source that the packet has been dropped because of the congestion. So the source means S will reduce the speed of transmission and hence the congestion will be avoided. Now the third point is, if the congested router is far away from the source, the ICMP will send hop by hop source quench message. Then every router via that path will reduce the speed of the transmission. Means suppose the router is this one, means it is far from the source, then in that case what will happen, it will send the packet will get dropped here and the ICMP will pick up the dropped packet source IP, and what will happen, the not only the source but all the intermediate routers means R1 and R2 will also reduce the speed of transmission, and hence in this way the congestion can be avoided. This one was the first source quench message. Now second, parameter problem. Parameter problem is basically when noise modifies the header bit, then the calculated header checksum will not be equal to the received header checksum, then the packet will be dropped. Suppose in IP header there is one field called header checksum. It is calculated both at the source as well as at the destination, and if the value of the received header checksum is different from the value of the calculated header checksum, then the packet will be dropped. So what ICMP will do, ICMP will pick up the source IP from the dropped packet and send the parameter problem message to the source. And the third one, time exceed message. So time exceed message, when some fragments are lost in the network, then the holding fragment at the router will be dropped. Then the ICMP will pick up the source IP from the dropped packet and informs to the source by sending the time exceed message. So suppose a packet having the three fragments P1, P2, P3 are transmitted Now what happens, suppose P1 reaches and P3 reaches, but the P2 gets lost because of some problem, then what will happen, P1 and P3 which were already there and which were already reached destination, they both of these packets will also get dropped, because the destination was expecting the three fragments. So then only the fragments can be combined into the packets. So if any of the fragment gets lost, all the holding fragment which is present at this one means destination router, it will get dropped, and what will happen, ICMP will pick up the source IP from the dropped packet and send the time exceed message to the source, and then again both the three fragment will be sent back to the destination. Now the fourth one, that is destination unreachable message. Destination unreachable message, it is very simple one. It is used where the subnet or host cannot locate the destination. Means if the subnet or host is not able to find the destination, then this destination unreachable error will occur. ICMP error messages will be transmitted by the intermediate router as well as the destination host, and this one is true for all the ICMP message. Not only the source but all the intermediate router will also transmit the ICMP error message. Let's look about the redirection message. Redirection message, when the packet is forwarded in a wrong direction and later it is redirected in a corrected direction, then ICMP will send the redirection message to update the table. So what will happen in this one? If a packet is forwarded to the destination R2 but the correct destination was R3, so what will happen? The packet will be re-forwarded to the correct destination, redirected to the correct destination, as well as the table will get updated with the correct destination. So in this way, these are the 5 messages which are sent by the ICMP. So thank you everyone, and I will start uploading the next video regarding discrete mathematics also once I get the notes. So yeah, thank you all and best of luck for your GATE also. Keep preparing.